tool. I'll drag you all the way across and force you to cannonball off the Niagara Falls. I'm an animal. Don't act like you didn't know that. I'll throw you out of a moving car. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back. Fuck that, scumbag. I'll beat the shit out of you till you're just Jack. In grind time, he tried to impress the Bay crowd by listing a bunch of West Coast rappers' names out. You ain't hip-hop because you went on Wikipedia and memorized the list. Jack Shitt, spelt with 2 T's to emphasize your shit. And in the Holohan battle, you sounded like a whiny fucking whore. He already put Jack in a box. I'm here to wind him up some more. And let me just remind you said if you lost to him, you'd quit the league forever, you fucking liar. But saying you quit after you lose is an old tactic used by sore losing bitches who throw mad fits. Just because you hide it don't mean that you don't act bitch. I've just exposed that prick. Now try tell me I don't know jack shit. And you know your bus is full of irrelevant jokes when whatever you wrote can be directed at OZ when that select doesn't show. With that pedo beard, you look like you touched 7-year-olds. Shit, you probably molested Charron. Because the only reason I accepted this is we were supposed to battle years ago but never did. And ever since, every time I've met with him, he mentions it all desperate, like when we're gonna get it in. Stop begging. Now I'm gonna body you because you want me to. So ease off. Yo, so ease off. Oh, your album's dropping soon? We ain't seen squat. You've been on about the day your CD drops longer than Dre's been on about detox. You went to private school. Your family's as rich as the mayor. But you're the Prince of Persia, not the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So don't think you're fresh because of the shit that you wear. Bruv, you're literally Slumdog Millionaire. Fuck your polo obsession or any logos you're dressed in. I'll make this homo depressed and burn his whole clothes collection. I don't care about the stuff you're making. Fuck the Asian Dub Foundation. No one recognizes you without the other Kraton. So go away. Go play some croquet. The only time I respect beer and rap is when I'm watching O'Shea. Because everyone wants me to do battles I ain't interested in. Like Charron bugging me on instant messaging. Like, I want to come to England and battle you. Man, I think I'll bury him. He's just mad ever since I said jack shit molested him. But there's many differences between him and me. For instance, he's a nerd, he'll admit it willingly. I might get called a nerd, but shit, at least I don't call myself a nerd. Where is your dignity? He uses it as his image. On every vid I see, he titles it Nerd Raps or Skinny Geek Spittin' Freeze. It's gimmicky. If King of the Dot are gonna give him tease and let him rock it on your television screens, then who said it's a good look for him to be representing, let alone connected with this league? I gotta say, I'm not a fan, man. He tries telling me about his music, like this one song on Bandcamp. It's no wonder he gets stressed, he hasn't had sex yet. His parents took away his porn like a move on a chess set. But he has seen some tits. It's even touched his lips. Because he's one of them weird older kids that never stopped getting breastfed. I saw you in a relationship on Facebook. A new couple emerging. I thought that's a great look. But she looks kind of chunky in person. Oh shit. I shouldn't have spat that lyric. Too bad I did it. It's got him mad. He's thinking his superpower rebuttal sense. He has his tingling. Can he flip it? Yo! You dissed my girlfriend? Well, I'll sever this whack bum. I'm better at rap, son. You diss my girlfriend, you're just jealous I have one. I ain't jealous of that one. If you're gonna have a fake girlfriend, at least pick one that's attractive. Organic suggested it as a joke, thinking nothing would happen. But she must have felt sorry for you because you're so much of a faggot. That fake relationship's like every other one of your matches, set up by Organic. You guys are so white, you're see-through. I thought I'd research some of your rhymes to beat you, then saw your battle was 40 minutes long and was like, I don't need to. I just based all my shit off the highlights preview. Because if you think I'll watch that shit, you're mental. I don't do anything all day and it still didn't fit my schedule. And I heard you're coming Canada. It's only right you do. Of course you're interested in world domination. That's your Viking roots. But we already hit up that spot. And you're not going to bring it like we did it because we're top tier, you're not near. So skip it and stop thinking you're hot like they're going to crown you King of the Dot. You look like a queer. I'd smash your face with a pint of beer, but I wouldn't want to waste it because drinks are fucking pricey here. So watch me attract a crowd like gather round. Smack him down till I crack the ground. Make you take out the max amount of your bank account. Jack your crowns, then convert them back to pounds. You don't rap like a rapper, you talk like a poet. I almost expect a bouncy ball to skip across the screen with lyrics on. Cause you move your fingers like it's a sing-along to a Disney song. And fuck the reefer crew, I'm actually quarter Swedish too. But after meeting you, I want that part of my gene removed. So which one is he? One of the three little piggies? Little Miss Piggy or Pig in the City? Soon it'll hit me, and this bitch looks dizzy, cause you got 4 eyes, like the word Mississippi. Now, I figured we'd probably beat him without a logical reason. I mean, I didn't understand half your battles because they're in Sweden, so Critical translated what you were speaking. After 2 bars, I clicked off of the screen and couldn't be bothered to read them. Now, we've just come out a long flight, and what you've come out with's not right. You've just come out with wrong lines like everyone else that we've crossed by. So when you come out with stuff about us just browsing online, it makes me think, fuck, we should have just battled at Punch-Out and got high. This motherfucker's old, I'm an up-and-coming artist. You're like a kitchen cupboard, a mug with glasses. I mean, I can't tell whether you've got massive eyes or really small ones, really magnified. You look like you're a scientist, you look like you're a mutant. So I don't know what kind of fucked up science you're doing, but your first experiment was a success. It looks like you're improving, you managed to turn your fat lab rat to the size of a human. I get sleepy hearing you spit before me. Man, your writtens bore me like an Abe Simpson story. He isn't clever. I'm surprised someone didn't tell ya. T's not a verb, it's a letter. The average Joe type, I'm the best on this earth. You're just a regular verb, like every other Tom, Dick and Harry. Plus, you can find Tom's Dick and Harry because he gives Harry love. Plus, he's got a wife with kids, but you know that she ain't for you when you're doing flip tricks more than a skateboarder. You're gay like queer eye for the straight guy, and you rapping is like hearing paint dry. You get good beats to back you up, Jazz T, you're Harry Love, but take away the beat, you'll see he's whack as fuck. He's lacking the substance. You're like Avatar. You get overhyped because you have the production. He just raps about nothing and acts like it's something. Only known because of the cats he came up with. Like he did the album with Kashmir and did half the tracks. But your part was whack. Backhand slap talk. Kashmir should have made you start from scratch and gave you a backhand slap after that. Your life must suck when you've never tried a drug. And still look like you've done every kind more times than once. I mean, you look like you're fucked. Yeah, he'll never light one up, but your neck's so long you can eat leaves of trees. So I guess you're high enough. In my suitcase I got a duvet, some toothpaste, a Blu-ray, a doomsday device, a Blu-ray, some new place in 2 days, newspaper on Tuesday, a music, cookie cutter, a fruitcake, and when I said fruitcake I should have shown a picture of Truth's face. See, you're the type of rapper to start spitting a setup for a line and the sentence goes on for so long that we forget what you're even talking about by the time that it ends. And then you start spitting your next line and go on forever and ever and takes so long to get to the punchline that we're all like, wait a minute, what was he meant to be rhyming again? Like, wow, just right now, that took me the space of 4 bars to get 1 rhyme out. We only got 1 minute 30 to spit it, so if you judge by round, technically, I win it on the punchline count. Yeah, I said you were next. It must have went to your head. We only gave you Ilmac because we couldn't get him respect. Ilmac left you for dead. After that pathetic attempt when we put together events and asked fans who's potentially best to set up against American vets, they mentioned you less. Come to think of it, I don't think your name ever gets said. But Kruger's there. Hearing the name Truth is rare. You wouldn't pick Truth if you were scared to do a dare. Remember that amazing scheme on stationery you did to Scissors? I'll do the same about your mother. Put my pencil in her sharpener. She felt tips without a rubber. Sucked the glue off my prick stick. If you want to talk about stationery, you don't want a word play with me. I'm the ruler of this shit. Kruger is this sick. Pencil case closed. Really mean yes when I say no, so when I say truth is sick, I better say yes. When I say Kruger sick, I better say no. Yo, he's online all the time. This guy needs the net. You're from Ipswich. Even your postcode's an IP address. You got punked with his Sex Pistol, but never mind the bullets. You thought you had some style, but nobody likes this prick. You're a sundial. Daylight had to mark you out to show you what time it is. And it's true. Last time in London, you came to my drum for a short stay. Bender came straight from the pub in a sore state. This fuck couldn't walk straight. He was drunk in my hallway, passed out like a Snorlax stuck in my doorframe. Now you're a painter, and they're often alcoholic, so it's no wonder he draws great, but being an embarrassing drunk is just one of his poor traits. Because you think you're known, but no one knows you. You look like a member of the Coca Nostra if they were broken from Nova Scotia. Lowe's a choker. Think he's gonna be dope, but one choke and the show is over. You see logo red like Vodafone and Coca-Cola. Bender likes to drink to forget his past. But you forget if you drink to forget you drink, or drink to forget you forget your bars. This guy likes his liquor. Rum, whiskey, white wine, and spritzer. And that's probably why you like Pesci, because he's pint-sized and bitter. You always bring albums that you're looking to sell, but you ain't pushing them well. You're just like your box of unsold CDs, full of yourself. I'm breaking you down. These two get laid in the ground. It's like the BET cypher. I'm taking Canadians out. You could have named yourself after Futurama characters better. Why act like you're Bender? You're older than the professor. You gotta be kidding me. Is it because you constantly drink all week, you bend shit to make it fit and have robotic delivery? Tracks that you do are even fucking whacker than usual. I know you respect me, but the respect we have isn't mutual. And when you hand me your CD for free, I'll be happy you do, so I can throw that shit on the ground and give it my stamp of approval. But more successful rappers to battle, it's obvious they're doing it as a step before they get their song on the air. Battling for 10 years or any longer is rare. You're stuck on the first step. You're too fat to even climb metaphorical stairs. You ain't swag dripping, you're sweat dripping. You're a fat sweaty troll with man breath. Bad breath to go with your bad breath control. But the way you fall in love with every chick you met explains your breath control in battles. I guess they take your breath away. Yo, his ex was Canadian. His last girlfriend was Australian. You get whipped outside of your own country like racism. You claim you win, but you lose respect every time. You lose your voice every battle and lose your breath every line. Going Oz all the time, you're losing your mind. You're such a loser, you fly 8,000 miles to lose battles for loose pussy. You're losing in life. You're the biggest scam. Your battle with Mac Lethal was like how acrobats catch people when any trick they land, because every flip was planned. Two-time winner of everything? What about everything that you losing? What about Dizzle, Mac, or Richie Yaz? Who do you think that you're fooling? When you won Scribble and Jump Off, it was a different movement. You're not the two-time winner of everything, you're the winner of two things. 5 years ago, and both of them competitions got ruined because everyone freed and you were using Britons to do them. So it's all a big hoax, but I'll put an end to the myth you're pursuing, because this ain't the first time I came to the West to kill an illusion. You're a complete fraggle. You look smaller and smaller each battle. Conceited? You're so short it's like conceited. And when conceited, his feet dangle. Look at you, you look like a fucking child. I know that's crazy from me, okay, I'm sorry, but I'd rather have a baby's face than a baby's body. How small is this dude? How small are your shoes? You're a buffoon. I'd rap better when ordering food and eating Zinger Towers taller than you. All the wordplay that you have's the same. I can see him trying to rack his brains, like how can he come up with another bar about cans or trays? I could probably count 12 times you've done wordplay about shells, and now when he says that he'll bucket, it doesn't go down well. He'd be talking reckless, acting like we all should get it, when he puts a bunch of words together with forced connections. The sort of shit you never hear in a normal sentence is like a Chinese finger trap. You try to pull it off, but it gets worse the more you stretch it. Crew's a bunch of fakers that met on a website. Why does no one clown them? If that was now, Catfish could have done an episode about it. But they go on like they're the best and they're so astounding, called the Suns, cause they act like the earth revolves around them. But if you ask me, you're writing a sloppy, a crew that came from the internet that ain't the right click to copy. You wear polo cause you're the size of a jockey, this is the midsection of your torso, that's why you get bodied. It's not that hard to rhyme a bunch of different words for gats together. But that's all he does in every acapella. He relies on that shit to make his rapping better, cause without it, he'd be whack as ever. You use guns as a crutch like the bitch from Planet Terror. And if that's where you get your raps from, without that crutch, you wouldn't have a leg to stand on. He gets his act wrong, trying to tell us how mean he is, repeating it to show us what the double meaning is, but he never means it, so that means it's shit. Fuck a double meaning, if you don't mean it, it's meaningless.
Yeah, when your student's this good, it's hard to play teacher. But thanks to modern day research, we'll get cannabis to analyze our pasts. He can carbon date either. He ain't even copped me no Happy Father's Day t-shirt. So I'm here to take my son out, like Marvin Gaye Sr.
Are you making a shitty flip or witty quipping they now cheer? He's got everyone dying. It's like he brought a fucking playground here. I've got everyone dying. It's like I brought a fucking playground here. I'm talking black, bubonic, AIDS round here. Cause all you do is oversaturate out here. No, cause all you do is oversaturate out here. 10 battles got your name out here, made it off a ground zero flyer. But to this nerd on Pittsburgh, I bring your plane down here.